Superior weapons often determine the victors in war. The battle axe on the wall to the right of the case is a reproduction of one from the 1300s. When used in hand-to-hand combat, the battle axe was just about unstoppable. But its drawbacks were its bulky size, heavy weight, and most importantly, its limited range. The cutlass is a short, heavy sword with a curved, single-edged blade. It was carried in a leather scabbard on one side and was the weapon of choice for sailors. The dagger is a short, pointed weapon with two sharp edges. Due to its small size, it was easy to hide for use on an unprepared enemy. The dagger was also the perfect size for slipping between the plates in a suit of armor. The sword has a long, double-edged blade for cutting or thrusting, and was a favorite weapon in hand-to-hand combat. The crossbow is a medieval weapon consisting of a bow fixed crosswise on a wooden stock, with grooves on the stock to direct the projectile. Short, heavy arrows, called quarrels or bolts, were shot from the crossbow. The crossbow had a point-blank range of 60 to 70 yards, and a maximum range of an amazing 350 yards when elevated at a 45-degree angle. The rate of fire was slow, at 2 quarrels a minute, but a quarrel was shot with such force that it could penetrate a suit of armor. The crossbow was such an effective weapon that the Lateran Council of the Roman Catholic Church of 1139 outlawed its use against Christians, although it was encouraged for use against heathens. The breastplate is a piece of armor worn to protect the torso during combat. The morion is a crested metal helmet with a curved peak in the front and back, worn by soldiers in the 16th and 17th centuries to protect the head. Gunpowder was introduced to Europe from China in the first half of the 13th century. Once firearms were brought into the battlefield, the suit of armor, also known as a harness, was doomed. Almost from the beginning, firearms fell into 2 classes: small portable handguns and large crew-operated cannons. A large 12-pound cannon behind you was found in the Atlantic Ocean, behind the McLarty Treasure Museum. When the cannon was found, it was loaded and ready to fire a 12-pound cannonball and a bar shot. Cannons were the best weapons for naval warfare. A bar shot fired from a cannon was used to disable a ship's masts, sails, and rigging. Once a ship lost the ability to move, it could be boarded and captured. The first weapon fired from the shoulder was called a harquebus, derived from the German words meaning hooked gun. The harquebus was hooked to a gun rest, called a horquilla, which supported the gun and transferred some of the recoil.